Good for you.
So that was an amazing way to start the semester and to start the year. We did also have clothing, food, and toy drive for Christmas. And currently we're working on our annual event for Operation Green Muscatine, which is our Environmental Awareness Day. And that's typically the kinds of activities that Phi Theta Kappa participates in, an educational aspect with the service aspect as well.
So exactly, that's what I want to say. So you concentrate more on projects or events that affects also the community and the surrounding community, not necessarily just MCC. Because I noticed, like, throughout the year so far, you know, a major number of your events and activities has something to do with the community in large instead of just MCC.
Yes.
And that's really a good thing to do. Okay, so do you have any other events that you would like to do the rest of this year beside, you know, that day? I think is it May 5th?
It is May 5th. Yep.
May 5th.
Wednesday, May 5th.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you have anything else beside that? I think like you were talking to me about the induction of new membership.
Yep, that's correct. We are having our new member induction on April 20th, and it'll start at 6:30. That's our chance each semester to officially welcome and induct all of our new members with our typical Phi Theta Kappa ceremony, which we haven't had the opportunity to do until this past fall semester, and it was amazing. It was a good time.
And Deb, I would like definitely to concentrate on something that I feel very proud of to talk to you about. And I'm sure a lot of people here at MCC are very proud of your achievements also. And I would like to highlight this and talk about it a little bit also. And if you also tell the audience something about that and how you got to participate in All US Award, please.
The All USA Academic Team, it's a nationally recognized and nationally sponsored program that starts off at the community college level. The basic rundown is each community college in each of the states that participate pick two members, two people that best represent everything that makes up the best candidate from the student body. They don't necessarily have to be Phi Theta Kappans. They typically end up being Phi Theta Kappans just because it is a Phi Theta Kappa scholarship. Myself and Sarah Anderson were the two that were picked from this school, and it's been an amazing ride. I actually am very proud of Sarah too. Her and I have done quite a bit of stuff for our chapter and for our school. From there, our application, and it was a long application. I think it must
And let me hear about that, because I heard,
pages.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
It was worth it, don't get me wrong, but to sit there and talk about yourself and put down everything that you've done on paper, it's stuff that you wouldn't think would be important. But when someone else is reading it and they look at it and they say it's important, it really makes you realize what you've done.
You know, somebody told me, without mentioning names, somebody told me that, you know, you can be really a grant writers. And that's what I heard, because apparently they look at your application and they were really amazed by the way you wrote everything and the ideas and all that stuff.
It was hard.
Yeah, but you know, hard work usually is the price that we pay to become more successful, and that's why you are, as a matter of fact, because you are taking things seriously and you work very hard to be a very good student here at MCC. Well, as a result of All USA, my understanding that for the first time ever for MCC, you were picked as the 2010 the Coca-Cola Gold Awards recipient. So can you tell us more about that?
What's there to tell? Let's see. From the all Iowa level, the two nominees that are picked are scored nationally, and depending on how they're scored nationally, their essays, everything that they've written, their nomination letters, their recommendation letters, they're given a score. And there are 150 places. There's a Coca-Cola Gold, Silver, and Bronze. There's 50 Gold, 50 Silver, 50 Bronze, so 150 total. And from there, your ranking in the national competition determines where you're placed on the team. So out of not only 150 people and then nationally, but I'm one of 50 people that's on the Coca-Cola Gold team, which when I got that email, I have to say that I cried.
And guess what? That makes us really feel very proud to have you as one of our students here at MCC.
Thank you.
So you really, you add a lot to any class that you take. I mean, I can tell because you are taking a class with me this semester, statistics, and I can tell that, any class you are involved with, you are really adding something different and something special to that class. So that's really, that's really something that we have to be proud of, because it happened for the first time in the history of MCC that
correct.
One of our students will rank that high on a national level for something like that. So many congratulations on behalf of me and the MCC also.
Thank you.
Okay, well, if I ask you to think of one of the best things about MCC, what will be?
One of the best?
Yeah, you can give me two. Okay, that's fine. We'll give you another choice. Like, I know that you enjoy your time here at MCC, your classes, your friendship, and so on. So what would you miss, for example, when you moved to Iowa State?
I am definitely going to miss the closeness that this community college has provided and has offered, and I know that that is typically what a lot of people do say about the community college experience, but specifically with Muscatine Community College, when I first moved here, I didn't know anybody. I knew my husband, I knew his family, I knew the few people that I worked with, and ever since I moved here and I started to attend college, I have to tell you that I'm definitely going to miss the people, the teachers, the faculty, the staff, everybody, because I don't think I would have, if I had started at a university first, I don't believe I would have been successful, but I don't believe I would have been as successful because the support group, it's just better and smaller and stronger. I could go talk to any of my teachers I want about any type of problem I had, whether it's personal or academic, and I know without a doubt that they'll be there for me. Absolutely. So.
Well, that is a good thing to hear from you. I mean, and that's, as I said again, we are always proud of our reputation as a community college here at MCC. Well, I'm afraid to ask you the next question because you are a very busy individual or person. What do you do in your free time? Do you have free time?
I was going to say, what's free time anymore? I'm actually hoping to get some more free time once I transfer to Iowa State, but typically in my free time I spend it hiking, painting. I'm an avid painter, photographer. I build web pages. I read, I draw. I hang out with my family, my dogs, and then then there's the other activities like work, which is my free time away from school.
And you just brought up something like you said you paint. Mm-hmm. Is that like something that you do as a hobby, or are you professional? Because I never heard this about you.
Oh no.
So just if you can tell us more about that, please.
Well, I actually, I've been told that I could sell my paintings, but that's from my mother, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure where that line in the sand is. But I know that a couple times people have approached me to put my paintings in an art gallery, and I'm so shy about that I
what do you paint? I mean, give me an idea.
Honestly, everything and anything. The current project that I have working on is something as simple as a sun.
Okay.
I've got that, and I've been working on it for a little while now, and I do a lot of, I don't know what the right word would be, but it's a lot of fairy tale scenes, the stuff that little girls dream of, I guess, growing up, that kind of stuff, fairies and things, and maybe not something that a lot of people would want to purchase, but they're not bad.
And do you use like what they call it, the oil-based paint, or do you use pencils? Do you use what do you use to paint?
I use acrylic paints.
Okay.
I use a lot of acrylic paints. I like the way that they blend.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm not too savvy with painting techniques. I just know that when I use my acrylic paints, I like the way that they move. I like the thickness on the canvas. I find that they work for what I want to do. They work the best. So.
Okay, well, that's something new to know about you now, so we're learning more about you. The other thing is like, if, and I know that you will be moving, as you said, to Iowa State. So if you can take one thing from MCC with you, what would you take?
Apart from the sense of community that I felt since I started here is my strong work ethic. Since I started going to school here, I've always been a very hard worker, and I'm not sure if it's a combination of the school and my age, but I just think that the school really helped bring out my strong work ethic. There's a very positive atmosphere around here that just really helps motivate somebody to do well, whether they're fresh out of high school, whether they're in that in-between age, or whether they're coming back for a second career. It's just a very positive, very positively reinforced work atmosphere, and so that's what I'm going to take with me. Definitely, I'll need it.
That's good, and hopefully we'll continue to hear the good news from you, and I'm sure you will be very successful regardless, because you are really well-organized individual, and that's a key. You know, when you are organized, definitely you will
Absolutely.
be a successful individual. Well, Deb, I would like to give you a minute, and during that minute, you can say whatever you want to say. So that's your free time now.
My free time. Wow, 1 minute to speak. I think one of the things that I would like to say, and this goes out to the Muscatine community as well as, I guess, the United States in general, is just thank you. I'm not sure what it was that helped me do so well down here, but the high level of achievement and success that I've had down here just amazes me every day. I don't think I was even near as successful while I was living in Canada. And I'm not sure, like I said, if it's just age, wisdom, moving, a new change of scenery, a whole lot of events and different contributions. But I do have to say that the Muscatine community in general and Americans in general have been very welcoming. When I first moved down here, I didn't know anybody, like I said, except my family down here. And I was very nervous, very shy. It's a brand new country, and I can't thank everybody enough for welcoming me as much as they have. And it's been very important to me, so.
Thank you. And I would like to say, Deb, thanks for being on my show today. You added really a lot to this show. I mean, it's always good to talk to you about different things, and it's always good to have what I would call intellectual discussion with you, because seriously, you are a very, very successful individual, and my sense is telling me that you will always be a successful individual. So congratulations. I'm very happy, very proud of all your achievements, and I'm sure you will be doing much better even when you move to Iowa State, because you got really the strong foundations here at MCC. At this point, what I would like to say, if you have any question and or comments for me, you can call me at 288-6064, or you can email me at jdebate@eicc.edu. Till next time, Muscatine. Bye-bye.